I'm Mina, and I'm still figuring out what content to create. And as it has no value whatsoever, here's a list of books I plan on reading this summer. As I said before, VTubers do read sometimes, but not me. No. So this is actually a weird way to motivate me to read something so I don't die without knowing why people enjoy spending hours looking at letters. I don't really know how many books I want to read, but I guess the more the merrier. And I'll also list some of my concerns regarding every book, where most of them I'm getting in completely blinded and with no expectation. I'll start with one I actually know and enjoy, which is the Scum Villain's self-saving system, which I have read before but never got to its ending, and I really want to know more about it. It was written by the same author of the popular novel Modaus the She, which I probably pronounced wrong and I'm sorry. However, between the three novels, this is actually the one I like the most, even though it might be the most problematic. I mean, age gap and stuff. Next on our list is Ariadne, which I expect to be a book based on the myth of Ariadne and the Minotaur, or maybe I'm just mixing up stories, I don't know. But nothing out of the ordinary. I saw it on the shelf of a bookstore, liked the cover, and I said to myself, yeah, I'll read it later, as an excuse to buy yet another book for decoration. This girl does very much judge a book by its cover. Sophie's World, or Sophie's World, I don't know, I prefer to say Sophie, was a recommendation by one of the people I admire the most, so I just knew I had to read it no matter what it was about. Again, I have no idea of the topic, so I can't say much except I think I'll cry, and that Google says its purpose is to educate children and young adults on the basics of Western philosophy. It is probably something that has smart people as the main audience, and I don't think I really fit in that box, but I will try, I promise. This one, I kind of just read the title and went, I'm a good girl, daddy, I need it. You. Even I agree at some things I say. I think sometimes you forget I'm a degenerate, so let's just remind you. But what intrigued me in A Good Girl's Guide to Murder was just the title and the cute cover. I hope it's about a serial killer or a criminal investigation. And after a quick Google search, I'm disappointed that it's just a random 17-year-old trying to investigate a murder that took place on their small town, which is so sad compared to my serial killer expectations. But still, I guess I can tolerate a bit of an investigation. Babel, or Babel, I don't know, whatever. I don't know anything besides the fact that it looks interesting. And the title is oddly long, and it's by the same author as Poppy War, I think. And I kind of am interested in that topic, so I want to try it. And I really want to like this book. This is probably the book I am the most excited to read and learn about. I'm begging Aphrodite for it to be actually good. And the last, but certainly not the least, the ACOTAR series, or A Court of Thorns and Roses and Its Many Children. I want to hate it. That is the only reason for this video. I want to talk shit about it like I never talked shit about anything before. Why, you ask? Because I can. I have a lot of friends that enjoy this quote-unquote piece of literature, and I want to prove them all wrong. But for that, I need living proof. This is the only valid reason for someone to want to read ACOTAR willingly. I have to be honest, I read a bit of the first book, but the writing threw me off immediately. Like, he growled. What? And I heard there's even a steamy scene during war, like, you still got time to fuck? But I don't think this is on the first book, and that is why I need to read the whole series. Jesus, that is going to be a pain. However, if I end up liking it, you are allowed to burn me at the stake for my previous words and laugh at my face. I understand. Still, I want to talk really badly about this book, so you bet, I'm gonna talk about it. Be it good or bad. I hope it's bad. Maybe one day I'll do a review on each book I talked about here, but don't get your hopes up. I'm a terrible slow reader. Even though this is like a summer read, I probably won't read any of these in the summer. I am aware of that. And there's one I'll definitely review. I'll give virtual kisses to whoever gets it right. Don't think too much, it's not that hard. Again, I said it a long time ago. I hate that book and I hate that series and I want to keep on hating it, so you bet I'm gonna make a video about it. Either way, this video was just an excuse to talk bad about ACOTAR and that it has no actually preparation behind it. And I really want to read the books though. I want to. That is for sure, because I need something that motivates me to read something because I don't read otherwise. I love to read. I was a reader. I was a avid reader and I loved all of those. I saw a book and I was like, yeah, I want to read that. I totally want to read that. But I think that is a part of me that got lost in translation. I'm not like that anymore. I hate touching a book. I hate touching paper. I hate touching anything. I still get better grades than most people.